Hi, my name is Dana Wagenhofer. I'm sitting here wondering just what I need to tell you in order for you to give us a donation to help us to make it to PA. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you my story. I am Dana Wagenhofer, and I met Tom in 1981, and I married Tom Wagenhofer in 1985. We have two girls that are 21 and 18. When I first met Tom, I asked him about his family, and he told me that he didn't know anything about his family, and that he was 5 years old when he was taken from the home, and that he remembers very little of his life there. He remembers jumping off the top of the refrigerator onto the back of his brother. He remembers making macaroni and cheese and thinking to himself, I shouldn't be doing this. At 5 years old, you shouldn't be cooking. He says he remembers every time they moved, they could carry everything they owned with them, and that they moved often. So, I asked him, well, what about your life? And he said he was put into foster care. He was put into foster care in 1968 with his younger sister, Joanne. They both were adopted by the same family. Apparently, they could not adopt Joanne without adopting Tom, and you couldn't adopt Tom without adopting Joanne. So they went ahead and they adopted Tom and Joanne. Well, Mr. Gay, Tom's adopted father, got very ill a couple of years after they were adopted, and he passed away. And his mother moved him to Texas, where he did not like Texas, and he was having a lot of trouble adjusting to the situation there in Texas, and he was he lacked discipline. He lacked control, and so he decided he would live his life his own way, under his own authority. He left home, and then he joined the United States Marine Corps, where he learned a lot of discipline that he really needed to learn. And he stayed in touch with his sister while he was in the Marine Corps, but then after he left the Marine Corps, which was in 1981, and I met him, he lost contact with her. Then his adopted mother got very, very ill in 1990, and I told Tom, you need to go and you need to make this relationship right. It's not right. So he went ahead and he went to Texas, where she was. She had breast cancer, and it had moved throughout her body, and she was in a hospice home. So he went and he made things right, and at the time she decided that she would share with him the information that she had through his foster mother. His foster mother, he was in foster care for something like 8 years with the same family. She gave him his birth certificate. She gave him all of his first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade pictures, all his school pictures that she had. She had a little memory book that she put everything in, his report cards, his homework, and she taught him many, many things, his manners, how to act in life, and she was a very good foster mother. Anyway, so I encouraged Tom over the years to contact his brothers and sisters, and every time I did, he said the same thing. Excuse me. I know I have brothers and sisters, but I just don't know their names. Part of that folder that was given to him by his foster mother did tell him that he had brothers and sisters, and that they were where they were located, but not their names. And it just said the sexes of them. A male was put in an orphanage with the state of New Jersey. A female was put in with her grandmother. A couple of males were put in foster care, as well as Tom and his sister Joanne. So over the years, as time had gone on, his memories became faded. And he did remember the brothers that came and visited him a couple of times while he was in foster care, and their name was Michael and David. And but everybody else he just didn't know. And so it's really hard to make a video, so please bear with me. I'm trying to keep my composure, as well as look over here and read my notes real quick. So as I got pregnant with my first daughter, and Tom went and made his relationship right with his mom, and he took her firstborn, and she was able to see her, and I did get to meet her. She was a wonderful lady, but she passed, and we didn't get a chance to have a relationship with her like we wanted to, because her cancer, it grew all over her body, and she passed away. So anyway, we moved away from New Mexico, and we started our lives after my second daughter was born in 1997, after my dad passed away. We moved on because we needed better wages, and we went to Colorado. We lived there for about 15 years. We got really good jobs. We bought a home. We did what every family does. We live life. We go to work, we come home, we go to work, we come home, we go to work, and we still do that today. In 2010, I lost my sister, and that is when I realized that Tom needed to find his siblings, because you really just don't know how important they are until they're gone, and you no longer have them with you. Excuse me. When we came home for her funeral, my mom was very, very ill, and she wasn't really right in her mind. And come to find out, she has liver failure. And when you have liver failure, your ammonia gets high, and it causes you to not remember stuff, and kind of like Alzheimer's. So when we went back to Colorado, I told Tom, and it was very important that you find your siblings, because I still cannot fill the hole that has been left behind from my sister passing. So, when we got a call that my mom was very, very sick, and she was in the hospital, and they're going to put her in a nursing home, we decided we would come back home to New Mexico to take care of her, because you only have a mother once, and being a mama's girl, I needed to be here with my mom. So Tom gave the ultimate sacrifice. He gave up his job, he gave up his home, and he came back. And we have been here 3 years this year. It'll be 3 years this year. And it took 2 years to get a job. That's how bad it is here in New Mexico. So anyway, we just got a job, and I work part-time on a website where I sell products. I've been doing that for 4 years, and it does make ends meet, and that's about all it does, is make ends meet. So anyway, back to why we need the income to take us to PA so we can unite with Thomas's siblings that they've been apart for 44 years. That is a long time to not be with your brother or your sister. When we came back home, my sister that's a year older than me, she is in a wheelchair and she has been diagnosed with MS, and she has been in this wheelchair for about 5 years now. And her husband, he got very ill in March of this year, and he passed away. And she has no income. His income, the income that they got, was from his disability. And when he passed, Social Security gets you right off. They don't leave any room for you to get anything that's not yours. So she said, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to pay the electric bill, I'm going to pay the water bill. I don't know how I'm going to pay truck insurance. I just don't know what's going to happen. So I told her, well, Mary, I love you, and you're my sister. I'll help you any way I can. And so Tom has been helping her pay her bills. He pays her bills every month. So we spend our money on 2 households. You don't know what it feels like until you've been there. And you have no money, and you don't know what tomorrow will bring. So when we ask you for $2, just $2, because it will grow exponentially, it's because we don't have anything. I work every day. Tom works every day. We continue to have faith. We continue to have a positive attitude. That no matter what, even if we can't get help today, we will make it. Because where there's a will, there is a way. But it sure would help if we didn't have to go into debt. This is a desperate need. If you have never been apart from your brother or sister, then you would not know what this is like to Tom and his siblings. They laugh and they cry and they chat every night on Facebook, and they share their pictures with each other, their wonderful, beautiful children. And sometimes I tell him, you know what, you're having way too much fun. You need to share that fun with me. So you guys wait for me to get online so I can have a laugh or two myself. Anyway, the perks that are part of our campaign comes from the website business that I run every day, that I have done so for 4 years. I get the products at a wholesale, so I'm not paying full retail, no. But I am offering a perk to anyone that's willing to purchase, to give us the $25. I'm willing to sponsor with a leather jacket for him or her. I think they're wonderful perks. I think that you would be proud to own them. I think just even giving the $2 will make you feel like you have accomplished something for someone else. It's just not enough giving anymore. There's not enough compassion any longer. I don't know where it's all gone, but I don't see it. Thousands of people have passed through here. Thousands. And they won't give us $2. And we don't know why. And maybe it's because we're not real enough, or maybe it's they don't want to take the time to read the story. The story will make you cry. It makes me cry every single time I read it. And I live it, and I've been there. So I'm hoping that you will be compassionate enough to help us reach our goal. It's only $2,500, and it's not a lot of money for a lot of people. It is a lot of money for someone that pays for 2 households' bills and feeds a family of 4. This economy just doesn't give us room for savings. There is just no chance of getting the money together without somebody's help. And that's why we're asking, and we hope that you will help us, because we're good people, and when we can't help, we do help. If you're on the side of the road and your car is broken, we will stop. We will see if you need some help. If you are hitchhiking on a road and you are 20 years old and dumb enough to be drunker than a skunk, we will stop and pick you up. We do what we can for others because we treat others as we'd like to be treated. So we hope that this video will help you make a decision. We are just get very disappointed with working this Indiegogo. You know, they happen to live with them, and they have you have to do certain things in order to be pushed up higher in the ranks to be seen. I don't know how many people will go through 200 pages to find somebody to donate to. I just don't think they do. But we're not at page 200. We are at page 34. So I hope this video has done it, and that you will reach over there to that get contribution button now, and you will contribute $2. And you will get a digital recording of the reunion. And let me tell you, this reunion is going to be a wonderful thing in this world, and there's going to be lots of happy hearts, and a lot of tears, because emotions will do it to you. Our emotions have run so high, it is so hard not to cry. We love each other, and we all want to unite and be a part of each other's lives, even if it's just one time. Please let that happen. Help us get to that goal. And all I can say is thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you.